Susan Evans has been a program manager with the Alzheimer's Association Machine Tracker for 5 years. We covers the West and Central Machine areas. She has a bachelor's in gerontology and a master's degree in adult learning, both from the University of Southport. Susan has also been a certified dementia practitioner for 6 years. She has 25 years of experience in nonprofit healthcare in New York West. Michigan. More on the bottom.
Everyone to know that we are available with programs and services for caregivers of someone with dementia or individuals who are living with dementia. And we have a special focus that we are developing to also support people who are newly diagnosed in ways that we have not before. So we have a new app, we have support groups for those individuals, we have more resources for them than we've ever had before. So if you're interested in that, the very best resource is our 24/7 Helpline. It's available at the table over there. I have magnets and all kinds of information for it if you're interested. But it's a great number to key in. We have all refrigerator magnets. And it's something that, there are people who have it in their family or they're watching someone, they're just not sure. And I say, stick it on a fridge. And maybe in a couple of years, you'll be like, where did I put that number? Because I'm sure call somebody at 3 a.m. I'd love to ask some questions. So we're always available. And I also enjoy getting out and speaking to just groups of adults. So we're always available as a free speaker, not just to talk to caregivers, but also to talk about brain health. And there's so much going on right now. The Alzheimer's Association International Conference just ranked up again this year, so we hold it every July. It's an international conference. So researchers from throughout the world come together every summer and present their findings. I don't understand half of what they say, but they translate it for people like me so we can understand it. And you may have seen some things in the news about it. Every summer there'll be new things. A few years ago, there was a brand new lab test that came out, a blood test. So that's been in development, getting better and better each year. And in fact, that was one of the things that came out of the conference this year, is that the Alzheimer's Association was involved in kind of setting the standards for those blood tests. So there is a blood test that's available for anyone right now. It's just not a great diagnostic tool because it's not really reliable. But the Alzheimer's Association has recommended that if you're getting it at a really high level of accuracy, and it's almost like a different test, then it can be used as a diagnostic tool. It's just not available widely yet. So that can be something that replaces a lumbar puncture, a spinal tap, or an amyloid brain scan, PET scan. So those are expensive diagnostic tests. So it would be nice to have an actual lab test. It's a lot less invasive, it's less costly. And if it's at that level of accuracy, can be an important diagnostic tool. So in my talks with individuals, one of the things that often comes up is, what do I do? Like, how do you know? What if I can't find my car number every while? Maybe just for a minute or two. Should I be worried? Is that common? Does that happen ever again? What if I can't find my phone? And I realize it's because I'm on it. Or knock over your head, or those kind of things. Yeah. Everybody? So I like those sections where we talk about, especially like the 10 warning signs, because it's nice to be able to throw those questions out among a group of peers that it's all like, oh, you need that to work. But what's the difference between common and normal memory changes as we age, and what could be a warning sign of Alzheimer's or another type of dementia? And one of the things we just encourage people to do is get to a doctor. And that's an important message, is that if you're seeing changes in someone, get them to a doctor. I think it might have been mentioned in that the documentary on Bruce Willis. Did anybody see that? Might have been a doctor in that who said, if you know someone who's 50 or over and you see profound changes in their personality, you should probably get them to a doctor. Because we talk often about the warning signs of Alzheimer's, but there are different types of dementia that show themselves first in different ways. So it may look like a change in personality. People often describe them as becoming insensitive or being unsure. And sometimes it can be dementia. And it can be other medical things that are easily resolved. There can be vitamin deficiencies, you can have a thyroid issue, you can have hydrocephalus. That's something that's treatable. You can have side effects of medications, Lyme disease. There are other medical things that can look like dementia. So if you're seeing changes, don't be scared of that. Go toward that. Go to that and log that person and tell them we need to get you into a doctor, because this could be something that they can resolve easily, rather than waiting just to see what happens. Because sometimes when you wait too long, well, in the case of Alzheimer's, then you're not a candidate for treatment. So that's my message to you, is to pay attention to the people around you and know that we're available as a resource. And I've got the table over there. Stop by if you have any questions or any information.